5. It is New Year's Eve, and we are about 5 minutes to 10 o'clock. So I have the TV on. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit because I don't want to get a copyright strike. Hello, Happy New Year. Nice shaking there, Carrie. Had a bit of time to do some thinking. Had my grandchildren a lot. A lot. They were here from Christmas Day till yesterday with probably about, maybe a 2 to 3 hour exception where they went with their parents and then came back. So it was very interesting. It was a very long week. I missed sleeping in my bed. Because, sleeping in your bed's a luxury when you have bedrooms for everybody and not extra beds for grandchildren. So, well, we do, but we don't have extra beds for the grandchildren. There are some downstairs, but we don't rent the basement suite. My daughter does, so, and she's not here right now. So, she is visiting and comforting a friend who lost a family member really close to Christmas. So, she's doing what she can. Yeah, I had a viewer for a few minutes. They saw me and then they left. They ran away screaming, I guess. As always, I welcome any questions, comments, anything. Yeah, I'm not in my room, as you can see by the no purple behind me. Ew. Okay. Yeah, I messaged Cole's Corner today. She put up a video for Cole's Corner retreat, I believe. And I got the notification for that, so I clicked on the notification, watched it, and commented on it and liked it. Because that's what you do, especially when they're your friends. So, yeah. And I'm already subscribed to her, so. Which is why I got the notification. Ding, ding, ding. I have a couple of friends who might be joining. There's Cole's Corner and her husband who usually join in, and another friend of mine who I went to school with, and she's currently, I believe, on disability right now because she injured herself at work. So, life has a way of happening to all of us. So, yeah. When people start coming on, I can ask them how their Christmas was, how their New Year's was. Where I lived, there were already fireworks. The fireworks were, I think, about 20 minutes, so 20 to 9, I think, is when they started. Either 20 to 8 or 20 to 9. And then, I was eating at the time, so yeah, I think it was 20 to 9. So, yeah. I've been staying off of YouTube for watching things for the most part, because kind of have to practice that for if I get selected for jury duty, and we'll find out in less than a week what's going on with that. If I do get selected for jury duty, then it is very likely that I will not be able to post anything for quite a while, because I'm pretty sure I would be asked not to go on social media, so I think that posting videos would kind of fall into that category. So, anyway, it's been a long week. I've had boys all day and all night for a few days. So, yeah, my daughter worked on Boxing Day, which was extra fun because she works in a department store. And it's the first time that she's worked a Boxing Day, I would venture to guess, in about 5 years. So, because she did go back to work at a dollar store after she had her son. And yeah, she worked at the same place that I did, which is the 3-month-a-year thing. And yeah, that's never on Boxing Day or Halloween, which is always a fun time to work. When I was in high school, I worked at West Edmonton Mall on Halloween and vowed never to work on Halloween again. It wasn't the kids who were demanding and obnoxious, it was the parents. The place that I worked at was Orange Julius, and we were giving out little sample sizes of the drinks. And then we ran out of the cups. And one of our staff members went to Zellers, because that was still open at the time and very conveniently close to the location that I was at, and got candy. And then we gave that out and ran out. And they went back and got more candy, and we gave that out and ran out. And every time we were out of candy, parents were like, "Why don't you have a sign? Put up a sign if you don't have candy." We didn't need a sign for having candy, but we needed one to say that we were out. So, yeah. A busy mall and Halloween. It's more fun as a not on the employee side, because you kind of have to be nice, or at least pretend to be nice. So, yep. But I'm not 17 anymore. I don't work at Orange Julius anymore. It was an okay job. But now Orange Julius is connected with Dairy Queen. And yeah, it's a lot more interesting. I've worked at Dairy Queen as well. I've worked at Dairy Queen, McDonald's, Orange Julius. I worked at as a volunteer at football games. I have worked in janitorial. I've worked in reception. I've done a lot of different jobs. Some odd, some not so odd. The longest job I've ever held was parent. And I've had that job going on 30 years. So, it is tough to be a parent. And it's kind of tough to be a grandparent sometimes, because you'll have to let your kids be the parent. So, it changes the dynamic a little bit. Never thought about that when I put my parents through that, but yeah. The father of my children, his parents never actually believed he grew up, so to this day they still treat him like he's still a teenager. So, that's my opinion. But I think he might actually agree with me, because if he doesn't check in once in a while and all sorts of stuff, he gets in trouble. Excuse me. Alrighty. Let's see, here it is about 5 after 10. So if your New Year's has passed already, Happy New Year. Stay safe. If your New Year's hasn't happened yet, then, you know, it will. It will eventually. Here in St. Albert, it is, you know, over an hour and a half away still, but less than 2 hours. So much fun. Cole's Corner hasn't checked her messages yet. She said,
"Hey Google. Hey Google.
Hi.
Turn on kitchen light." What?
Do you want to be on stream?
No.
They can hear you.
Huh?
They can hear you. Everybody watching.
0 people.
Currently, yes. So.
Alright.
All right now, thank you. I think I will be. I think I'm going to be logging off or signing off or whatever. And hopefully I'll be on tomorrow with a countdown to jury duty. Oh, somebody just showed up. Hello. Do you have any questions, comments, and or other? Give a few minutes just in case, because, you know, somebody's on. I don't like it when I join a stream and then it's goodbye right away. Hi! I was talking about you, Miss. Alright, and Cole's Corner just said that she's ready. Alrighty. Did I miss any comments? So, did you have a fairly decent Christmas? Because I know you have your injury and your limitations with what you can do. But you're also visiting with your mother, so that's a plus. That's your silver lining, I hope. Happy New Year! We're having a dry New Year. So, just because we don't... You're sneezing your head off. My pop is empty. I have to go back to water. Alrighty. So, Happy New Year allergies. Oh. Does your mom have a dog, or are you visiting somewhere else? I do not currently have a dog. I miss having a dog. I don't know what that notification was for, because it didn't show up on my screen. We can't hear you. You're also having a dry New Year's Eve? Well, I'm drinking water, which is wet, but there's no alcohol in it. Oh. Something exciting just happened on TV. I think I turned it down a little too much. Somebody got shot and I didn't hear a thing. It's on Netflix, so I could stop at any time. So, Cole's Corner, are you back in Edmonton, or are you spending the night out? Well, if you were live, Miss Cindy, you could always mute yourself and just show everybody your sneezing motion. No, I'm not. I have it on Murdoch Mysteries. I know you. Well, I thought you had to go back to your other home, to your home around the 16th, did you not? Oh, somebody reacted to a comment I made on Facebook. Oh. Ooh, 3 viewers. Sweet. Yeah, I was asking Cole's Corner if she was in Edmonton, because sometimes she goes for a long... Oh. I'm sorry. I don't know if I ever met your mother, but I know that, well, I watched your YouTube video earlier. I really liked that one. Some of your YouTube videos, the way that you cut them, it's a little too quick, but for my taste. But, you know, I was able to follow this one a little bit better. A freckle on my lip. How does that work? How did I not notice that before? No, we definitely take our parents' health for granted. I do know, I think, 2 people who have who just had their first Christmas without their mom. Well, thank you, Cole's Corner. I don't offer prayers, I offer positive thoughts. So, I didn't call my mom and dad today. I should have, but I didn't. I made sure I talked to all my children. Well, one of them called me. Excuse me. So, I saw my youngest and his girlfriend earlier, and I saw my bonus son and talked to both my daughters, although one of them got angry at me. So, that's okay. I get angry at her too. So, I know that Cole's Corner is having a dry New Year's, and I'm having a dry New Year's. Kind of having a cold New Year's because I'm still not going anywhere. I'll only go somewhere if I absolutely have to, although on Thursday I have to. Cindy, you probably don't know this. I got a jury summons sometime in November, and so I have to go to the court building in Edmonton on Thursday. Actually, sorry, I might have to go to the court building in Edmonton on Thursday. I will find out Wednesday after 6. I've got a number to call, and then I will find out if I actually have to show up for jury duty. Jury selection, sorry. And then from there I find out if I get selected onto a jury, and then if I do get selected for jury duty, then going to have jury duty. So I will know that by the end of the week, and I will have to, I'll either have to phone to make a doctor's appointment or to get them, might have to get them to phone. Yeah, I was thinking about it earlier today, like before I got up for the day, and yeah, it's coming very quickly. So I got it arranged so I can have a ride there, and depending on how long things take, I can bus home, or I can possibly get a ride home. Or I can bus partway home and get a ride. So, although the person who would be dropping me off does not like driving downtown Edmonton, so. And that's pretty much where the court building is. Well, it's not right in downtown Edmonton, but it's close enough. Don't remember the last time I was there. Yeah. So, I'm umming a lot again. Cole's Corner and Cindy, you have met before. I'm sure you have. Because we all went to high school at the same time, at the same school. And I'm not sure if your paths crossed then, or I know Cindy made something when I had my last child. I have either Claritin or Reactin just off to my left. Oh, Shaggy. For some reason, my head went to Muppets, and I was trying to figure out who Shaggy was, and I was picturing Snuffleup, I guess. Yeah, well, considering we're, hovering around the 25-year mark of age, not of knowing each other. I don't remember if you both came to the thing. Oh, you guys did meet each other. Cole's Corner is the one who threw my shower for my firstborn, and you were there. So, yes, you guys definitely did meet. So, so. Still remember one of the games was the lovely hostess, Cole's Corner, told everybody she was almost out of toilet paper, and we had to take what we were going to use for the day. And that ended up being part of a game, and it was a getting to know you game. And Miss Cindy had a lot of time for her getting to know you portion of the game. For her turn, I guess that's probably more accurate. So it's amazing that was over 30 years ago and we're only 25. So I remember that Cindy and her boyfriend at the time combined to guess the weight and the gender. And I don't know if they... I don't think gender was part of it. Because with gender, you have a 50-50 shot. It was either the time of day and the birth weight, or something to that effect. But Cindy got one portion right, and her boyfriend got the other portion right. And Cindy made an evil prediction, which actually came true. There was somebody else who was pregnant at my baby shower, and she was due at the beginning of August, and I was due at the end of August. And my lovely Cindy decided to say, wouldn't it be funny if you had your babies on the same day? And both of us said no, because I wasn't going to have my baby at the beginning of the month, and she wasn't going to wait and have her baby at the end of the month. Well, we both settled on the 18th. We saw each other the beginning of August, and the friend, her baby was breech, so they tried turning the baby, and the baby flipped around again, determined to be breech. And so she ended up having a cesarean, and I did not. So she went roughly 2 weeks past her due date, and I delivered a week and a half before my due date, and we both had our babies on August 18th. So, and last time I actually checked, she was still on my Facebook. I haven't actually looked or noticed any postings from her lately, so not sure if she's still on my Facebook. But she became a grandmother before I did. So, wow, Happy New Year. We are up to 4 people watching. So, very exciting. Maybe I will see what's happening. Well, when we're done the live, I usually try to make it public within 5 minutes. So, that way, if you miss stuff, you can go back and watch it. But after we're done the live, it actually takes, it automatically switches to private. So, not sure why it does that or how long it's going to keep doing that. And, yeah. So, yeah. What network are you watching your countdown stuff on? Cole's Corner. You said you saw Shaggy. Guide. We've been watching the Big Bang Theory marathon forever. So, I'm just trying to see if there's any local news on. And I don't know where all the Edmonton channels are. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Part 2. Ooh. On one of the CTV channels. Oh, you were probably watching the Dick Clark's New Year's, were you? Why is that on City TV? Okay. City TV is an Edmonton channel. But this program is in New York, so. Maybe it's not in New York. Because it says it's 9:25, so I guess it's West Coast. Okay. Very weird. They're dancing. I always thought it was Dick Clark's New Year's Eve was in New York, but well, it says Times Square, but it also says 9:26. This must be on a rerun. Oh, come on, work for me. There we go. Okay, well, it says it's in Times Square, but it also says it's almost 9:30. But New York is in a different time zone, and it should be way past. It should either be 11:30 or 12:30 in New York now. So. I don't know, but there was a thing in the lower left-hand corner of the screen that said Times Square. So confuses me. And for those who know me and know me well, it doesn't take much to confuse me. So I am very much looking forward to going back to work. Even if it means, getting up early. Hi, Terry Cole. Uh-huh. Yeah, I thought it was 2023 already in New York. Or at least a lot closer there than it is. Wait. Yeah, we're after 10 o'clock now. Sorry, it's not 9:30 here. It's... Oh, maybe that's why I'm so tired. It's after midnight in New York. I'm not sure if I ever met Natalie. So tired. I actually got to pick my own bedtime last night. It was very exciting. Yeah, it depends on how far east. Where my uncle lives, it's 2 hours ahead, and further east, it's 3 hours ahead. So I'm exhausted in New York. I think I am too. Although, so, well, at least you guys, oh no, you're staying out in Cole's Corner. Okay. Hey, you are Cole's Corner, live with definitely not the news with Carrie, live from Cole's Corner, or in Cole's Corner. So, it sounded much better in my head, without me tripping over my tongue. So, Not sure when my son's coming home, but it's probably going to be after midnight. It is 12:30 in New York. Okay, so New York is 2 hours ahead of us, but that's... Are they East Coast? Because I'm trying to figure out how much, if Canada sticks out further east than the States, or if we're kind of at the same level, at the same distance east. So, oh well. So, oh yeah, allergies aren't exactly fun. Excuse me, but I think they're spreading. I think I caught your allergies, Cindy. That's a running joke that I have with my daughter, because she's always sneezing and coughing, and she says that it's just allergies. So my response is usually, I hope I don't catch your allergies. And I actually had her check the phone at one point, because she said, I don't think you can catch allergies. And I told her I'm not sure, ask Google. So I'm pretty sure I got her to check Google to see if I could catch her allergies. So, yeah, I don't think that's enough to get me to go to Tim's. A donut with, well, the maple on top would. Ew. Are you talking about yours or the dog's tongue? Because golden retrievers aren't ones that are known for their biggest. They're not the dog breed known for the biggest tongue. And I hope your tongue isn't swollen, because that would be yucky. So, very tired. Sorry, my leg just got itchy. Somebody's painting on TV. It's a commercial. It's a weird commercial. Oh, they're painting the earth. Hmm. So, I always trip over my words. That's part of why I'm doing this, is to, the YouTube channel is to do public speaking without doing public speaking, because I can speak to lots of people or just a few people, and all in the comfort of my own home. So, don't know the most people that I've talked to on YouTube at one time, because I've called into other YouTube channels, and they're way more popular than me. I only have 65 subscribers. So, please like and subscribe. My next goal is to get up to 100 subscribers, and when I do that, I will reveal all my tattoos. Let you know how many on my tongue. Yes. Caring is sharing. Sharing is caring. I read them. I just don't always respond to them, and there is a bit of a delay. So, there's always a little bit of a delay. I can usually see it, because I usually have my laptop on behind the computer, or behind my phone. So, yeah. So sometimes I get caught up in watching what I've already done. Like when I put my hair behind my ear and then I'll look at the computer and then see me put my hair behind my ear again. So. Oh, shoot. I know what I have to do before bed. Fun, fun, fun. I get to have fun, fun, fun. I am... Oh, I think I'm going to be going to bed soon. I'm old. I'm not going to stay up till midnight. So, we've already had fireworks here. I'm good to go. Oh, just got a text from Cindy. So, yeah, I'll respond to your text message after we're done the stream. I'm soft-spoken. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Same time. Because being so soft-spoken could be either way, but too soft-spoken is kind of a bad thing. And sarcasm doesn't always come across in comments. So. I'm very tired. Yeah, well, I know I won't. Yeah. Everything all depends on what's gonna happen. I was thinking about mentioning that I want to do fireworks for my birthday and where I want to do fireworks for my birthday and yeah, whether or not everybody can come depends on who can drive, and that depends a lot on what's going to happen. So, wait, it didn't say so soft-spoken. It just said I am soft-spoken. Does that mean I need to talk louder? It's been an exhausting year. Well, that's what you say tomorrow at this time. Well, I don't know. I checked the time of the soft-spoken comment, and I commented on it in less than a minute. Fireworks are loud. Although that guy and I were talking about it today, and I have, if you look back in my videos, there are 2 fireworks videos from when we were out in the middle of nowhere, and he's more interested in getting the ones that were quieter. So, I know you're not feeling good, and I know about your injury. Sometimes, you can't blame me for being soft-spoken when you can't hear me over your sneeze. But 2022 was a very good year because you got to see one of your children get married. You can't really complain about that too much, can you? And you spend an awful lot of time with that cute little bundle. Not for almost a week at a time, which is a good thing for you. Trust me. When there's more than one of them and it's for almost a week, it gets old fast. So, California Couture. They're in California, and it's actually cold enough to see your breath there, wherever they are. The sweater says California Couture. And Ryan Seacrest is on the screen. But I don't think anybody has ever seen their breath in California. So, I don't know. I've had days recently where I felt like I could see my breath in my bedroom, but not really. Just, feels that way. So, nothing wrong with soft spoken. Okay. Yeah, if you can't hear me, not because of you sneezing, then please let me know, because I can always talk louder and, get the person in the other room to say, who the hell are you talking to? Because now there's people watching and I can actually answer that. Well, that's what I say when we go to, well, it's a couple hours southeast of Edmonton, where I go to and call it the middle of nowhere. Where Cole's Corner goes, where they are tonight, is, I think, northeast of Edmonton. And probably not nearly as far north. I hope that's a good way. I was always soft. I'm softer now because I'm chubbier now. Yeah, Cole's Corner isn't her actual name. So, I try not to use her actual name because she doesn't have that as her, when you make a comment, it says Cindy and your last name. But when she makes a comment, it says Cole's Corner. And when her husband makes a comment, it has his first name and then Cole. Oh, it's just west of Edmonton, not northwest of Edmonton? Never mind. Southwest of Edmonton, maybe. Or just west of Edmonton. I don't know. Holy Hannah, we're up to 6 people. So, Happy New Year, everyone. People who've been on for a while are thinking, how many times is she going to say Happy New Year? Straight west on Wabamun Lake. There is a new Tom Hanks movie coming out, and I want to see it. So, yeah, where we go and call it the middle of nowhere. I like to say that because it's farm country, and a lot of the neighbors that lived there when I was a kid. Happy New Year, Terry. Aren't there anymore, so there is only one neighbor to speak of, and he doesn't count because we never know if he's there. So, and he doesn't come by and say hi anyway. I know, right? Oh, now it's back down to 3. So, wow, it is 11:15. I wanted to stay on until midnight, but I don't think I can. I would love to work in the mountains, but I would hate it at the same time. Because weather is so much more unpredictable. if you just now realize that I'm funny, you haven't been paying attention. Because I've been funny looking all my life. So, yeah, I would love to see the mountains every day, but I don't think I could do what you do in the mountains, and that. Yeah, you knew me in junior high, sweetheart. You saw me in my funniest looking phases. So, I have an acquired sense of humor. 3 now what? Oh, sneezes. See, I have an acquired sense of humor, but it's not a required acquired sense of humor. So you don't have to appreciate my sense of humor to be a friend of mine. You just have to, roll your eyes at the right time. Like with you, we're only going to share certain details on the site on YouTube. I'm not going to share what I don't have permission to share. Like, I know that she happens to be currently on disability, but I'm not going to say why. And she's here. Cindy is here. If she wants to say what's going on with her, then she can. Nobody's stopping her from that, but until she either says something about it or gives me permission to say something about it, it's not my place to say. So I tend to be vague in details until I know I'm allowed to say. Kind of like not knowing what direction Cole's Corner is from here. But that's also just because I don't know. Okay. Yes. So, yes. Can I share why it's a little bit more dramatic than just... Why do I pay attention? I'm so broke I can't afford to pay attention. So, yeah, Cindy has other underlying medical issues which make it a little more dangerous. And I don't think Cole's Corner has the same medical issues, but she has family members who have those medical issues. So, okay, well, when you're ready to open your business, it's more appropriate to share that information then than to share that information now. Kind of like how you don't really want people to know when you're out of the city for an extended period of time. So, or when you're going to be out in Cole's Corner for an extended period of time. Yeah, Cindy's in a precarious position. We all have a similar sense of humor. Just so you know, you don't have to be in the same room to know that, because I know both of you. So, we would all be laughing our A's off at the same thing. So, yeah, Cindy told me that she does do driving for a living, and she ended up walking to where she was going to start driving, and she rolled her ankle and apparently did a really good job of it. Aw, thank you. That's quite a compliment. Thank you, Cindy. So I try to be respectful of others, especially on a platform like this, because, you know, I have no control over who looks at it. Once I make it public, anybody can look at it. If I don't make it public, then anybody can watch it while it's live. And, yeah. Yeah, Cindy did such a good job when she rolled her ankle. She has debris in her ankle, which is stuff that used to be in the right number of pieces is now in way too many pieces. And yeah, it's not a pleasant it's not pleasant for anybody to go through, but with her underlying medical conditions, it's even worse. So yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna say it without saying it. Okay, I guess I don't have to say, I guess I won't say what I was gonna say now. I'm rereading that. Yeah. She is at serious risk of losing her foot. That is, but she's not at that point yet. She can't have the plates and pins in her ankle until she gets the right medical people to look at it. So, yeah, it's very hard because, yeah, Cindy's mom has been on her own for the most part since we were in high school. So, yeah. Well, I will say it because I can say it faster than she can type it. Thank you for saying a prayer for her. Because, yeah. Positive thoughts only get you so far. So. Well, I don't think that there's any job you couldn't learn. Because you're the type of person who, when you put your mind to something, you will do it. Unfortunately, your foot is out of your hands. I hope you do. We'll send positive thoughts your way. Alrighty, we can change the subject. I'm still tired. I didn't think I'd still be on my stream now. Yeah. Oh, hey, I haven't heard from my Florida viewer in quite a while, but I went over some really old posts that she made, and she changed her profile name. So I heard from her more recently than I thought I did, but yeah, just gonna have to go back to school soon. So I wish her well with that if she, wants to watch me again. Anywho, I am... Oh, that's a game notification. Probably not going to go back to that game today. Really thinking of heading off for the evening. I Yeah, I'm not really into watching the countdown to midnight because I already saw a couple of fireworks. I heard more than I saw, but um, yeah, I saw some. So my daughter and bonus son decided to try driving around to get the boys to fall asleep, forgetting that where they live, they kind of have to drive by um, where the bulk of people would be watching the fireworks. So, and it's not Canada Day fireworks, so um, people were trying to watch the fireworks from their car. So they were going very, very slowly. Yeah, I believe you, Cole's Corner. I don't think that I'm going to be staying up that late. I'm probably going to head to my room and get everything all set up for my nighttime stuff and just roll over and go to sleep. I think I'm done with most of my games for today. So all right. Peace and good fortune. Stay safe, everyone, and we'll see you next year. Yes, we are all old, and making it to midnight is a struggle. So if I make it to midnight, I might do a 1-minute short video or less than a minute short video and post that. So good night all, and yeah, I will try and make it public in less than 5 minutes so you can watch what you didn't, and yeah. All right, I will see you next time. Bye.